Hi, my name is Pastor Hal York, and welcome to Truth in the Trenches. Today we're going to be in Proverbs chapter 14, verse 30. A tranquil heart is life to the body, but passion is rottenness to the bones. It's that first phrase I'd like to look at for a few minutes. A tranquil heart. A tranquil heart is life to the body. What is a tranquil heart? It's a calm heart. It's a heart at rest. It's a heart at peace. Now, I'm not sure if you've noticed this, but it seems like there aren't very many tranquil hearts out there in the world or in the church. Why is that? I think people are worried. We're worried sick. If you want to know what prescription is flying off the shelves in pharmacies these days, it's prescriptions to help us not to be anxious, anxiety medication. Well, with that in thought in mind, I'd like to take some good words from great men of God that I pray will encourage us and strengthen us against worry. May these words do as Proverbs says, make your heart glad, as they point us to the one who tells us to cast our care upon him because he cares for us. Bill Thrasher, true peace does not demand a denial of our emotions and concerns. What is the difference between godly concern and sinful anxiety? Actually, the same Greek word is used for both, and it is only the context that reveals the difference. The difference can be seen in these mathematical formulas. Concern plus unbelief equals anxiety. Concern plus faith is a biblical virtue. That's from Bill Thrasher. Spurgeon has said this, anxiety does not empty tomorrow of its sorrows, but only empties today of its strength. Oswald Chambers, our yesterdays present irreparable things to us. It is true that we have lost opportunities which will never return, but God can transform this destructive anxiety into constructive thoughtfulness for the future. Let the past sleep, but let it sleep on the bosom of Christ. Leave the irreparable past in his hands and step out into the irresistible future with him. Thomas à Kempis, oh, how great peace and quietness he possessed who should cut off all vain anxiety and place his confidence in God. George Mueller, the beginning of anxiety is the end of faith, and the beginning of true faith is the end of anxiety. Sinclair Ferguson says this, it is only when we want to take our lives out of the Father's hands and have them under our own control that we find ourselves gripped with anxiety. The secret of freedom from anxiety is freedom from ourselves and abandonment to our own plans. But that spirit emerges in our lives only when our minds are filled with the knowledge that our Father can be trusted implicitly to supply everything we need. Another writer says this, worry is wasting today's time to clutter up tomorrow's opportunities with yesterday's troubles. Another writer, worry is a thin stream of fear that trickles through the mind, which if encouraged will cut a channel so wide that all other thoughts will be drained into it. R.C. Sproul has said, the Apostle Paul, in writing to the Philippians, gives them the admonition to be anxious for nothing, telling them that the cure for anxiety is found in one's knees. That is the peace of God that calms our spirit and dissipates anxiety. Vance Havner said, worry like a rocking chair will give you something to do, but it won't get you anywhere. In the Psalm 112, light dawns in the darkness. For the upright he is gracious, merciful, and righteous. It is well that the man who deals generously and lends, who conducts his affairs with justice. For the righteous will never be moved. He will be remembered forever. He is not afraid of bad news. His heart is firm, trusting in the Lord. His heart is steady. He will not be afraid until he looks in triumph on his adversaries. Jesus spoke a great deal about worry in Matthew chapter 6, as we know, and I just trust these few short clips from these great men would give us something to chew on today and think about and calm our anxious hearts. Because remember, a tranquil heart is life to the body, but passion is rottenness to the bones. May your heart be tranquil. Maybe it be at calm, may it be at peace today, as you trust in the one who can never fail and never lies, and tells us to cast all our care upon him. May this truth guide us and guard us in the trenches of life as we seek to live our lives for the glory of God and the good of others. May God bless.